and angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do.
Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for May 9th through to the 15th. I was about to say 16th then, but through to the 15th. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue. So let's see first of all what they have to say from Monday and Tuesday. Alright, so this is a beautiful card. Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. And actually that can be qualities that either you're feeling or they are reminding you of, or it could even be someone in your life. The card says falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Now when I tune into this card, the angels are saying that the energy has been pretty intense recently and it can bring up a lot of emotion. But rather than feel like, oh, I'm going into my fear, or what does this mean, or just really going into your heart and asking yourself, what is it that I want to feel? What is it that this feeling is reminding me of the lack of? So obviously, if you're feeling afraid, you want to feel peace. If you are feeling discontent, you want to feel more contentment. If you are feeling unlovable, you want to feel love. And so to use your feelings to help you to really balance yourself and to really focus on what it is that you are asking for rather than this wobbliness, this void that we've been in. I actually have been speaking to a lot of people who feel like they're in a void. And sometimes the Mercury retrograde energy can feel like that because it can kind of feel sticky and like things aren't really moving forward in the direction that we want them. But our emotions can help us to move through things. So we might not feel like we're taking a load of action right now, but every emotion that we're experiencing can lead us into a deeper experience of ourselves. It can give us clarity if we let it, rather than being like in this flowing sea or river and then having all these boulders come up against us and feeling like we can't move them. We have to feel that sometimes in order to move through it. And I say it so much, but it's true. You don't have to deny your feelings, but you don't have to get stuck in them either. So balance your emotions right now and do connect with others. Sometimes we want to hide away in these particular times, but this is saying that the beginning of the week is asking us to feel better by connecting, by making connections with others. And of course, if you are feeling in love with someone, then see the beauty in that. Allow yourself to go deeper within your heart, deeper within your body, your sensuality, your emotions, and feel connected to you, because ultimately nobody makes us feel something, even the love. They are a reflection of the love within us. And so call on your own feelings. Be aware of your own feelings, and then you can share them with others. Alright, so this card is beautiful and definitely goes with that. The Dreamer, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. I believe we had this card not too long ago, so it's really reminding us again that sometimes in following our hearts, in actually listening to those emotions that are coming up, it may feel really uncomfortable. It may feel really challenging. It may feel like we have no idea how that's going to happen, but that a leap is just as much as a step. Sometimes it's just our perception in what that leap is. So know that the angels are supporting you in taking that leap, that you can follow your dreams, and that as you do, that things that you may not see right now will show up to support you in that, because that's the unexpected opportunities. Sometimes we're waiting for that safety net. We're waiting for that answer before we take the leap. And actually, sometimes when we take the leap, we're then given the answer. Okay, so it's not always a comfortable experience to go into something new. But actually, if we go into faith, then everything that we need or everything that we've been scared of actually shows up on the other side in one form or another. Okay, so that's the middle of the week. Oh, interesting that this card comes up for the end of the week after what we've just spoken about. It says 8 of Water, the desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So really that sums it all up, really. Is just reminding us that all of that, uncomfortableness, all of the feeling of like, oh, I'm really not sure what's going to happen, or oh, I'm feeling really vulnerable, or oh, I feel like this emotion is kind of hitting me right in the face. This is all leading us to more, is all giving us the reminder that we deserve to experience something more fulfilling. We deserve to really move forward into a more enriching, soul alivening experience. And sometimes when we do that, it isn't always plain sailing, but it's so worth it. And there is a lot of growth happening for us if we let it. So we don't become a victim to our challenges. We allow them to show us where there's still some work to be done, where there's still some, honesty and, truth to be told within ourselves, where there's still to have some clarity. And that isn't an easy process, but it's so worth it if we want to feel more of who we are. And I believe that is what the card for the weekend is reminding us, that in all of this kind of reevaluation or reviewing that we're doing at this time, uh, it is an answer to our prayers, and that's why we have these cycles. It's not to feel like, oh no, Mercury retrograde is just a time when everything feels challenging, or just a time when things are intense, or just a time when our technology is challenging, or our communication isn't so easy. That may be true, but even in the challenges, it's teaching us a lot, and it's helping us to get clearer with ourselves so that we can ultimately move forward in a direction that serves us, not in a direction that we may have been going all this time. So, sending you much love. Again, slightly intense, but actually seeing the gift in the intensity, seeing that growth is not always comfortable, will reassure us this week. And so, breathing, having faith that you're supported will do you very well. And please know that you can call on the angels for anything, including your practical human needs, including those intense emotions that we talked about, knowing that it's not about them not being there, that they are always there. And quite often when we're going through these processes, they're there more than ever because they're helping us to spread our wings. Take care, everyone. I'll speak to you again next week. Bye bye for now.